righty. Is there anything else you want to touch on in this one that you want to make sure I mention?
Yeah, we might have a baby in this video.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another show here at the IWCA. Nick Thurston, your host, sitting here with Paul Collum once again. Paul, now immediate past president. How you doing today, Paul?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Thank you. Looking forward to this. So we just wanted to hop on and share real quick. We had done a video about the safety precautions around COVID-19 and the pandemic and what it was going to look like at our venue in Las Vegas. But since we had to switch it up and move it to Orlando due to restrictions in Vegas, we wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what it's going to look like there. It's going to be very similar. But Paul, you want to just walk us through what that's going to look like for everyone? And
Yeah. So as you said, not much has changed. Kind of have the same protocols. To start with, we will have a waiver everybody needs to sign, vendors and attendees, and we're going to drop that on the website here shortly, so you guys can just do it online. You'll basically accept that you read the PDF of the waiver and then put your name in there, so we have a report of it. So it makes it really easy for you guys to sign that. Prior to walking in the doors the first day, we will take temperatures at the door each morning. And then we will check a couple of things. We will check that you have done your health questionnaire app. And if you have, at the end, it gives you a green check mark you'll just show on your phone. And we will check that you have your wristband, obviously, and you're part of the attendance, just because we know we have a waiver for you at that point.
okay.
As far as opening and closing and going in and out, there would be one door for entry and one door for exit. They'll be on opposite sides. Same thing with the general education sessions, but also the vendor show too will just kind of have its own directional flow that you have to walk in the same direction on both sides. So that'll just kind of keep us separated. The masks are required in all areas of our event, so you will have to have a mask on. So obviously, if you're traveling, you need to bring one with, but we'll also have a vendor, Unger, who actually sponsored masks for all the attendees. So we will have masks for everybody as well too, just in case you need one.
Very cool.
Hand sanitizer stations will be throughout, more than regular. There'll be some that are next to the vendors in the trade show and then in the general session as well. Again, because of the format and the things that we usually do at convention, there's no awards banquet and a couple other things that we usually do, just so we didn't have to have a bunch of people on stage right next to each other.
Sure.
So there will be some floor signs with the directionals. There'll be floor signs that kind of talk to you about the spacing, 6 feet apart kind of thing. We do recommend that you keep your mask on within 6 feet, but also outside of 6 feet, just to be safe. There are a couple of events that we do have, like first time meet and greet, that'll be outside. So obviously when you have to take a drink or take a bite to eat, you can take your mask off and put it right back on. I think the biggest thing we want to portray to our attendees and the vendors is that we have been paying attention to the other events that have gone on in Orlando specifically. There has been a convention or a trade show like every single weekend since August with our convention crew alliance. And they follow up with a 14-day survey just to check health after the event. And there have been absolutely no issues. Those event sizes have been thousands of people. And so it's way bigger than our event. I think if we are diligent with what we're doing, it's going to be a safe event. It's going to be an educational event. And I think all the attendees will absolutely enjoy it.
Yeah, that's very promising.
Yeah. The one thing I did want to show you really quick, though, just so you guys understand the app, and there'll be a sheet printed at the door at registration, so you know how to use it, and we'll put it on the waiver website. That link, it'll all be on there too. So I'm going to share my screen really quick.
Excellent.
All right, let me get out of there. All right. So if you see this sheet, we made a survey online with questionnaire or questions for attendees just to fill out. And so you just follow the directions and put the survey code in the link. So I went to testalerts.com and I'm going to put my code in just so I can show you on my phone here really quick. We're really simple. All right. So as you can see, I got a couple questions. I just need to slide that bar over right there. See that? So I'm going to do that really quick. symptoms check. No, I don't have anything. So I'm going to slide my button over. Testing, test positive in the last 14 days. No. Any contact with anybody that tested positive? No. And then it just asks for my name and my email address. And what that does for us is it gives us tracking that everybody has done their medical questionnaire that is an attendee at our event, and we'll have a report for that. So I'm going to click my checkbox, and then I'm going to hit submit. And if you can see that check mark, that's what you're going to show at the door.
Perfect. And that'll be done each day before going in.
Each day before you come in, the person at the door will check your check mark, check your wristband, take your temperature really quick. And then if everything's fine, you can come in. If not, obviously we'll work with you to make sure you get back to your room, get back home safely, and figure out what we need to do to take care of you if you can't attend the whole session, if you get sick. But we definitely don't want you in the session if you are feeling sick. So if you're feeling sick, or you're just in an age group or a health category that, you know, it's just not safe for you to be around people right now, just in case you do get anything, we ask that you just stay home.
Yep. For your safety and for everybody else, of course. Very cool. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that's all I got. It was easy.
Yeah. Like we said, guys, this is going to be a real short one, just kind of an update. Basically all the same protocols. We're taking all the steps necessary and then some. So hopefully you guys can make it, feel nice and safe coming in. We'll be distancing. Got the sanitizer everywhere, everything Paul just said. So get you guys' tickets, get to Orlando. We look forward to seeing you there at the DoubleTree at SeaWorld, 22nd through 26th of this March. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. See you next time.
Thank you.